Another apology about the way that the videos are showing up. I tend to post immediately the things that I am doing the most currently. And then some videos are being strewn out that I happen to think that there's something important on them. That's the only reason why I strewn them out. Just kind of riding the waves here, but I'm getting some I'm kind of doing my work, my practice, my life is there's a saying that says it's all practice, but really there's a more advanced saying that says um, no, that's life. You know, that's just how it is. You know, it's not. I mean, when are you going to stop practicing and get into life? You know, it's just like to to do yoga, you have to warm up and stretch, and that's what all the stretching is and stuff. And then the yogi emerges the moment he walks away from the yoga mat and the studio and everything, and is now fully electrically charged. To explain it, God, I gotta explain myself. To interact with the plasmatic field of reality and be available there. See, a lot of people probably don't know this language, which I'll gladly start talking about the yogi, the yogi, yoga, yoga exercises. You know, it's only really it's about the breathing. It's about your electrical body. It's about your electrical body that is hooked into a plasmatic field. The heart chakra, you have what is called 180 points. I think it's this massive electrical energy that you have that interacts with a massive outer space. And so anyway, back to these videos that I'm gonna post this one to just fill up a time slot. It's well, it's January 13th, but I'm gonna probably now I'm on the 23rd of January. I'm gonna put it there. Maybe hopefully I'll make it longer. I just dumped some videos out, trying to make space here, but I'm getting a tremendous amount of downloads about things and visions, and because I'm the Aries rising, um, I tend to just kind of jump on top of it, maybe a little too soon, but no, I know how the process works and I trust it, and so but I know it's okay to just start drumming or drum the drum a little bit and say I don't, and record it, and like I don't know what this is, but no, just keep recording it because that's what we're all might be doing here. Not everybody is um, providing boy, like like I think like a door, like the name doors. The doors come in. No, not everybody provides a door to their own perception to walk through. And just by having said something and continued on with a train of thought that's less than 30 seconds long with a jingle behind it, you know. So I was trying to make these videos a lot more longer, and but see, yes, I was just letting you know that the most sounds funny saying this because well, I guess you see them on Premiere, but then I'm going to start posting the ones that are most current because they're the most current. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's like because when you see the other ones that come up, it's when I was it's a hell of a study because it's like I'm going through a Mars transit. It's not over, but this particular Mars in Capricorn is a very, very productive Capricorn. It happens to trine my Venus, and I have 5 planets under the rulership of Venus. So I'm here to tell you that you know life is a process that you don't have any control over. But if you know astrology or something like that, you can see the possibility of like, well, how do I wait, and then what do I trust next of a notion at least like say because I'm purely an intuitive person. I live pure intuition. I get downloads I worry that I see that the field, the matrix that sucks everybody into worry about money, and you don't even know what I see, babes. I'm about ready to unfold and unpack all that in a very, in such a way that I hope it's comical. I hope it's very science fiction like, really, and I hope it really touches the. We're having an experience here together. There's so much that is going to be packed into the work that I'm going to be leaving here. However, it's not overwhelming to me because like I said, this process that we're going through. I mean, I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos here that I'm going to post about the 144 lighting up whatever this process of life we're going through. If we're clear enough, somebody, hello Jesus, did you dare a little bit, huh? Well, God, that I guess That's not a very good outcome. Well, yeah, it is because if you consider the whole universe being something as your playground, and what if there's a place where it's all happening, man? This place, babes. I'm gonna keep kind of getting up close to you and talking about this that we're in. When I say this place, I'm talking about the world, the literal maze. I've talked about this before that we're in. It's possible to rise up above it. I'll probably do it, and that's pretty much what the human organism's goal is as evolution. They're awakening, and that's precisely what is being mowed down all the time. You see, I'm getting downloads from the galactic center from Mercury, from Mercury and Sagittarius, as well as the ambition of Mars, and it's constructing my life. It's my life's work, and thank God for music. Music is one tool, and oh, really, it's God, it's geometry, it's working with math, and you do that enough, and you will um, learn how to learn something, and whatever it is that there is to learn. If it's the truth, you're going to tap into it. If it's something that rhymes with reason, that's what's worth damned, and it's healthy, and believe it or not, kids, that's what's here. Um, Even with some of the most negative things you can think of, like a vat of crap, steaming with it, whatever, is is perfect because of, it would not be here unless it was perfect. Okay, hitting your nose is a certain geometric thing that says, "I stink," and it's like, boy, yes. Does it really stink? It's just an experience. Let it pass. Don't judge it. Even I almost understand myself. I almost benefit from it. Imagine if we did, though. I mean, if we just moved to every single, even positive and negative. That's what some people are doing. Oh my God. So let me get back to some of the videos that I'm making. Do pack a punch with some things as far as I'm concerned. Because see, we are looking at something on this planet that is a plague. I keep talking about it. Now, you love my videos because we talked about narcissism. Babes, narcissism, that name, narcissus? Narcissus? How do you say it? And their counterpart is Echo. Do you know about Echo? Little story about it, and it's interesting. It's like, well, that's the female character, but these are not. These are just. They're pointing out of who and characters and stories and trying to tell you the concept of just the problem of the mind, and say, let's now. If I heard that Echo story one more time, I see my work involves the very truth of men and women here. The possibility of upper and lower spectrum, interdimensional. Let's just try to keep this. I'm trying to. I'm actually very tired, but the possibility of there being two different things to look into and ways to do it. Like, well, maybe there's. What I mean is there an order? Not that I don't see. Order comes out of chaos. That's what they always say. And that's what we're looking at. That's what I just said. You would not see a single turdlet on a windshield or whatever bugs your ass. The negative things also. Unless it just it had qualified to be as perfect, to be as perfection, to show up as within this field. Sorry if I sound. I have Mars aspecting, and when you see things like now, you can relate. If you're just if you're having a really bad day or something, and it keeps happening that say your kid doesn't understand something, and you're just short now because they don't understand how to just set the cup up, and it just keeps happening. It's like maybe it's profuse. You get irritated. You will, right? You can you would just maybe turn your back. You'll have some other things like I hope that figures itself out, but it's just if it's a nagging problem. This is what I'm explaining is like Mars. Mars is going to, it's the beauty of anger and that has the thin skin and no patience at all that should just heat the situation up and reform it. Just make it useful now. It was a piece of, like I say, you melt it down and make something useful out of it. Let's see. And a lot of people, actually, I find they're grateful. They need it. See, they're looking around and they're listening to these so-called leaders now, but that's a whole other controversial subject matter. The leader is the truth. Now, who does enough sacrificing? Hi, Jesus, was that what you were doing? You were sacrificing for the truth? How does that work, though? Was it the mind? I don't see that you're a brain sitting up there saying, now this is what you need to sacrifice because the truth will finally come in. Or is it just your rack of ribs there? I mean, you say, no, you hang this body up and let's worship what the mind is up to, which is mind and suffering are synonyms. Mind and illness are synonymous. Mind causes disease. Mind is the root problem of all problems. Mind can ruin a shit sandwich. Mind can make sense out of a turd in a punch bowl. Mind, well, I saw one over there splitting a ball bearing into 4 pieces. Well, there's a mind over there. They gave me earphones and welcomed me to reality.